Finishing up another season of fourth quarter drills. Like the way they've went so far, really have. I think a lot of our young guys, even a lot of freshmen who still played a lot last year, it's the first time they had to experience all this. So it had taken them a week or so to get adjusted, and very proud of the way they did. Some of the senior leadership is really jumping up. Very consistent. I love the conditioning of our team right now. I like the mental makeup of it as far as how it's working right now, coming to work every day. I mean, early in the time they have 3 good days, maybe 1, but now it's being consistent across the board. The new guys that have came in, I tell you what, every one of them seem like they're out there, the 3 that are out there doing all the drills right now, act like they've been here 3 years. I mean, they have jumped right in, and of course their athleticism we all knew, but they fit right in and doing everything. But been very pleased. It was overall, it's been a very good off season. I like the demeanor and mentality of our team right now. Hopefully we can take it to the spring practices and continue to grow. But and very proud of them, and as you say, they know what to do, they know the culture, they know what's expected, and they go take care of the business. So it's been fun. Questions?
How are you guys health-wise?
Good. I'm very healthy. Probably as healthy as we've ever been going into spring. Probably at least the number of guys that are out and missing, and most everybody should be back at some point. There's a few guys here and there, but not too many. We're probably as healthy as we've been going into spring in a long time.
We saw some guys were just on the bike. Is that precautionary?
No, this guy's got a pull or a tweak or may got a swollen toe or something, but they won't be things that keep them out of spring practice. They've practiced, and we hold them a day or 2 here just to let them heal. But everybody there that will be out there.
How important was off-season conditioning for you guys last year before you guys headed into spring practice?
Well, I think right now is when the identity of your football team, it develops its attitude, its work ethic, its camaraderie, its family atmosphere. All the little traits that you as a human being develop, your habits, are being developed right now. I say player development, January through August. This is a very critical time, and these fourth quarter drills are a huge part of that. And when they go well, you usually have success.
Who are some of those guys that have kind of stood out as leaders?
I knew you was going to say that. But Carlos has jumped out. Rashad Green's been outstanding. The line group, Josue, not in a vocal way, but just a working way. Trey, all those linemen have done a great job. Nick O'Leary's had a really good, not vocally, but physically. I like how Desmond Holland has jumped off. I mean, it's really coming out at me. I think Nick Wason's been very good. Tyler Hunter's always a very vocal guy. Terrence Smith has been in that way. But I think otherwise, Marcus Alegwe has really done a really nice job in that regard. And of course, PJ's been outstanding. PJ's been really, really outstanding. And that whole backfield group, though, all those 4 backs, they're fun. You talk about fun to go through a group of guys there and how they're working. Just not a lot of vocal. Carlos is vocal. The other 3 just been Pender and Cook and Ryan Green. Ryan Green, I mean, big time explosive. Liked all those guys.
You lost obviously a lot of talent, but you also lost really good leaders. So is that good to see?
Oh, it's very good to see. And plus, I think 2 of your best leaders aren't even out here, Jameis and Jalen Ramsey. I mean, those 2 are extremely vocal, extremely strong personalities that will really take over. And because one's in track and one's in baseball, they're not even going through the fourth quarter now. They won't miss a spring practice. They'll be in every practice. But those 2 aren't even out here. So I've been very comfortable where our leadership has been, with even 2 of your strongest leaders not even there.
Jimbo, you have several guys that missed all last season that are out here. Tyler Hunter, Hagens, Hepley. How are those guys progressing now?
Hagens, Scooter to me is running better right now than he ever has. Tyler Hunter looks like he ain't missed a beat. Hap has been outstanding. I mean, I think the best he's looked since he's been here also. I mean that. He's taken that time to work and been really outstanding. All those guys.
Coach, Kane and Kareem was out here, but Kane Dobbs, he was not here.
Because Kane is clearing because of it's not anything he did academic. It's a clearinghouse issue that he's having to clear up with the class. So he's not eligible to be out here right now. But he'll get through this and hopefully he'll be in the summer, and he won't be in spring practice. He'll be in the fall. That's that. And Kareem is from doing testing and all that stuff. But he's actually probably lost about 15 pounds. He's been about 335, and I'm gonna tell you, he had a day or 2 there that you saw Kareem. That's an athletic big son of a gun now.
Is the Kane situation similar to Marcus Walker from last year?
Yes, it's in that same regard. You know what I mean? So you have to go back and do some classwork, and it had nothing to do with anything Kane has done. I mean, I don't agree with it, but it's crazy what they're making him do.
Mario Pender seemed, just from our observation, seemed to jump out at us. Talk about it.
He did. I'm gonna tell all 4 of those guys. Pender's fast. He's working his test. He's into such a good, going so well in school. He just had so many personal issues that family, with deaths in the family, issues that were early that set him back. And now Mario's a highly intelligent guy, unbelievably athletic, fast, strong. I mean, from that group. And Ryan Green jumps out at all four of those guys jump out at me. They really do.
Cook and Marshall, a couple of the new ones that are out here today.
I say that those guys, Cook, Marshall, and Gabbard that are out there, I swear, have looked like they've been here for 3 years. I mean, Cook can flat fly, change direction. He's 200 pounds now. He's up over 200 pounds. Ryan Green's about 198. Trey Marshall's up to about 187 now, 188. I mean, they look like they've been a part of this team for 3 years.
For Pender, sometimes when a guy's out that long, it's hard to do well in school when you take football away, but for him to get the academic warrior.
Oh, I mean, in hard class, and he's doing well now. I mean, Mario is a very intelligent guy, and I think he saw that it was something he loved, had a chance to be taken away from him. And some his own fault, but some he had some tough circumstances, and that's what you got to go through. And he's got 3 great years left, and hopefully he'll take advantage of it. I'm very proud of the way he's come through.
How have some of the coaches, you guys have shuffled things around with Kelly Bauer? How have they worked the last couple of weeks?
Great. I mean, like you've been here for the whole time. I mean, like I said, all of our guys, you know, he could have coached DBs last year. Jeremy could have coached linebackers. I mean, that's one of the things about that group. They know the system. And it's like our guys. They could cross over, coach different positions. It's fit right in. Bill Miller's been a great addition. He knows everything about the whole system and how we do things. And tremendous recruiter, got a great reputation recruiting the state. And I've won against him a bunch of times. So very blessed there also.
Last spring, guys are getting used to Jeremy. Do you not have that same, I guess, transition since you got guys who've already been here?
No, because you don't have the same transition because what you're doing isn't changing. So, you know, it's still going to be the same thing, just somebody else teaching it to you.
Hey, Jimbo, Jared from ESPN. Kelly moving to DBs, talking to a couple guys. They felt that that's where he's best at. Is that why you moved him back?
Yeah, he was always been a secondary coach his whole life. Okay. He's been a secondary coach his whole life, and that's one of the reasons I liked him at linebacker, because the way we pattern match all the things we do, and play so many nickel and dime guys, having a guy there that's had that experience coaching that was very critical. So the natural progression was for him to be the secondary guy, because he could have been that anyway. And then Bill Miller, who's been in the system forever, fits in right there in the linebacker very nice. But Charles does a great job as secondary, always has.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said.
Jimbo, Ira Denson status?
Just going to school right now. Okay. We're going to evaluate how he does, and got to continue to do well, and want him to do well academically. And if he does, if he doesn't, then we'll have to adjust, according to that.
You mentioned Holland, the guys in the middle there that might be replacing.
I'm going to tell you what, Holland has been off the charts. Niall has been really good. Eddie Goldman's had a good solid, he get in a little bit better shape, but he's looked well. But Desmond Holland is 288, almost 290 pounds, and I mean running better than he's ever run. I expect him to have a great year. I really do. I've been extremely happy with his progress right now. Derek Mitchell's done some nice things inside, but Desmond has jumped off the charts at me.
Top priorities for spring that you can share with us?
No, I mean, we got to find the best 22, and got to find guys at quarterback who's going to win that battle, and going to continue to push Jameis. You got to get some of those receivers to step up and take over for KB and Kenny, who lost out in the outside and in the slot. The running backs, those guys got to keep developing depth at offensive line, inside interior tackles, depth in there, the linebacker group in which we got to step into, and it's across the board, defensive ends. I mean, but we have a talented group of players. We have a good group of players that are very capable of doing and stepping right in.
When you obviously don't have that experienced trio of receivers that you had last year, do you consider using O'Leary in some different ways that maybe you had used him in the past?
Possibly. He could get some more balls, but Scooter played a lot of ball before he got hurt too, so you feel very good there with some of those young guys. But O'Leary is going to be a huge part of our offense. I mean, he will be, and he'll have to be a guy that gets ball. I mean, he had 33 this year. Hopefully he'll go up to that 40-50 range. Hopefully that we can get it there if they don't start taking him away. But he will utilize, no doubt.
You look for anything differently coming off a national championship at this time than last year when you were in pursuit of that first one?
The same things. I want to see the same thing. I want to see the confidence and the belief of what we have, but also the hunger to go get another one and don't worry about the last one. Like I said, we're not defending anything in that regard, and I don't want us to think in that terms. So what I'm looking for is another group of hungry guys who are willing to pay the same price they did last year before they thought they were, when they didn't know they were real good.
And you felt that's what you've seen?
I've been very pleased with that. I really have. Our demeanor and work ethic and consistency. I mean, there's always things you pick and prod at, and you got to continue to push it that way, but I've been pleased with the way it's went so far.
One more question.
We'll talk about fullback Freddie Stevenson, some of those guys coming in. Obviously, got to replace Chad.
He's looked really good. Athletic, changing direction, really that growth in his body. He's hitting that gear, can run. I mean, he's going to be a guy who can catch, run, and block extremely well. Very athletic. Will be a tremendous special teams guy along with a great full. You don't mind giving him the ball. I mean, that guy can run the stretches. He can run inside. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, and he's big and pass block. I've been extremely pleased with his progress.
Kind of like Lonnie a little bit skill set.
Yes, I mean, not any of it, but he's a little faster, a little bigger, faster, stronger. I've gotten a Lonnie now, and because Lonnie's gifts wasn't just unbelievable. He was a great football player, but I really feel Freddie has a lot of those same traits also. I really do.